The woman had just come out of the shower when she heard the doorbell ring. She saw through the cat's eye that there was no one outside, but she just turned around and the doorbell rang again. The woman hurriedly pushed open the door to check the situation, but what she doesn't know is that the invisible Jack has already sneaked into her room. After doing so, he returned to the lab. Lisa said she had to report him to her superiors for being out in private. She locked Jack back up, but Jack had already had a taste of it and his mind was completely changed. Jack decided to send everyone in the lab to heaven so that he could do whatever he wanted. One of his first targets was Lucy. When everyone finds Lucy, they finally realize the seriousness of the situation. Lisa rushed to call the outside world for help, but he had already cut the wires, and the elevator code had been changed. Bob wanted to go to the passageway to find Jack, but instead, he was sent to heaven by Jack, and then Alice went to heaven. Tom was also stabbed by him. He and Lisa were put in the freezer together. The temperature of the freezer was also turned down to the minimum. After all this, Jack came back to the lab. He planned to blow up the lab and raise the place to the ground, but Lisa was no ordinary girl. She used the existing equipment to make a giant magnet. She opened the iron door by suction. Then she picked up an oxygen tank and went to find Jack. By now, Jack had